Okay, everybody, we are now live, and it's finally time for another one of my Arknight streams. I've been watching a lot of Deadhound's Arknight streams lately whenever he's live. I've kind of had fun watching him go through the game and stuff, so I think it's about time we stop lollygagging around and we get back on my version of how to play Arknights. And in my version, we play story accurate
let that dream come true
as
someday.
much as possible. So let me get my stream chat. Our goal for this one is gonna be to go through chapter 1, which won't be much different from chapter 0 in terms of story stuff. I hope. Of course, I'm gonna need someone to let me know if my audio is good. Okay, here we go. Chat is up. We're looking good. Okay. We need to go over... Oh, wow, cool. You remembered what squad we are using for this. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. The squad has changed since last time. Don't know if I updated you all with progress, but here we go. First of all, Doberman is Elite 1 max. Don't know if I'm going to put an effort into an E2 Doberman, considering when am I going to be using Doberman outside of this challenge? She's a very specific niche to use Doberman, and I do not think I'm about to E2 her. So, no. I totally could. But since last time, she has max 200% trust, so she has a plus 30 attack and defense. That is crucial. Her skill is rank 7 and max potentials. So Doberman is sitting pretty. Neural is got more levels, more trust, plus 40 attack, plus 50 defense. Her skills were always rank 7, I think. And she's potential for E2, even though I'm nowhere near ready to. But she is absolutely, definitely going to get the E2 treatment eventually, because she is relevant for other story modes as well. But the biggest jump is Amia. My Amia. She's max trust, so a lot of HP and more attack. She's E2. I have her at max potential. Amia at max potential is huge, because that is proof I defeated Patriot. And boy oh boy, even though I have a stacked squad, he was terrifying. And then of course, I put a Mastery 1 on her second skill. And I'm currently working towards getting her module. Just need to get her level to 50, and I can get her module. But with all that being said, this is our squad as of now. So let's go here. Go here. And do this. Sorry about that. Before we get started, I'm going to see if I can get anybody in my chat. Although, I keep wanting to... Where is it? This one. It says Stories of Afternoon take place between Chapter 0 and Chapter 1. Because it's before Chapter 1. But I'm wondering if someone will finally fill me in on this situation. Can I just go to Chapter 1? And then read Stories of Afternoon later? Vanilla, Talopsis, Matterhorn, Keobi, Orchid, and Doberman. Because I do want to read the vignettes eventually, but it's also a matter of, like, when. What? Oh, hey, Lee! We got Lee in the house. Let's frickin' go, everybody. Alrighty. Well, I kind of wasted a previous stream just waiting for somebody to come in like last time to help me and give me some advice on the story of Arknights, but if that's not happening anytime soon, then I'm just gonna go forward with what's supposed to be next and just do Chapter 1. I'm tired of dancing around this for as long as I did, so we're gonna make some headway. Let's see. Here's a before and after, okay. Just like how you would play this the first time. I think doing it in release order will be better, to be honest. Okay. I think I'm gonna be satisfied doing release order. Release order except for certain things, because... Well, no. Release order would imply... Because... There are certain events that take place in the middle of the main story, like Arknights' memoir, which is literally in between chapters 6 and 7. That's not going to happen for me for a long time, but I'm wondering if I'm going to do that. Well, no. If I do it in release order, then I shouldn't have to worry. Is it just me, or is the sky getting darker? If only it was just you. We never had much time anyway. The shape of the catastrophe cloud is more clearly defined than the black haze it was before. I don't like the feeling I get from watching it form over our heads. What a bad omen. To make things worse, reunion goons might be lurking in every nook and cranny. Actually, that's probably too conservative. What you should have said is that they're probably partying on the streets. Oh, gee, thanks, Nerl. Not like we already had a tough time as is. Almost every street is filled with destruction, violence, and looting. Vehicles and buildings are being set on fire. But these thugs decide it's the perfect weather for a picnic? If they're going out on a picnic now, it's the catastrophe that will feast upon their bones. Damn, Neural, okay. To be honest, most of them deserve it, because they're being very... They're being... What's the word? They're taking in the fact that they are a certain movement, and some people join them just for the sake of having an excuse to pillage and destroy and vent their anger. I think they have their own reasons for releasing the stuff like that when it comes to release order in the story. I guess. You know something I just realized with some Arknights characters? There are literally some characters that have 4 ears. Like, you look at Nerl, and she's a horse girl, right? She's a Karanta, if that's what the species is called in Arknights. And she has the stereotypical ears of a horse girl, but yet she wears a headset that would cover human ears. And it's not just Nerl. There are plenty of other characters in the game, and once we're done with the chapter, I will literally point out a few other examples of characters that have 4 ears. Why? How is that a thing? Did some character designer forget that their demi-human ear is supposed to be their biological ear. That is a very weird design trait. This proves that most reunion members are just fools who've been whipped into a frenzy. Thank you. That's what I just said, Neril. Thank you. Look, they're not really having a picnic. I just wanted something to moan about. You didn't have to take me so seriously. Oh? You weren't being serious? Wait, were you trying to crack a joke? Sorry, I'm not good with this stuff. Oh, it's fine. It's just that trying not to laugh is hard. I can do it on your behalf, nameless medic. Sorry for trying to make a joke at such a serious time. It's okay. Rhodes Island wasn't founded for the sake of having everyone keep a serious face. I don't know how much of a right you have to talk like that, Amiya. You may be the face of the company, but Calcit is its founder. And, suffice it to say, Dr. Calcit is kind of a serious woman, from the little bits I know about Calcit. What the hell? But, I mean, I get what she's saying. Like, it's not supposed to be a serious company. They're a pharmaceutical company. That's why their founder is a doctor. Calcit is literally a doctor. They are a pharmaceutical company. But yet somehow, said pharmaceutical company ends up getting operators that are like military grade in terms of their combat experience. I am speaking for characters like Helliger. I'm speaking for characters like Typhon. What's another one that has some kind of fighting experience? Tequila. La Pluma. There are plenty of operators who join Rhodes Island and they just have a military background. Or they're just really good in a fight. When they're supposed to be a pharmaceutical company. I get why. You kind of need protection for your own goods, considering you're one of the few factions in the whole verse who is doing anything about the auropathy crisis, considering auropathy is a common fatal disease. We've always wanted everyone to be able to smile. Amiya, you only have the right to say that because, oh my gosh, your backstory is actually kind of sad. I know because I played Babel, and I looked at a few of the chapters of Babel, because I tried to play it so I wouldn't have spoilers for myself, so I would do it all in release order, but man, there's a stage in the Babel story that you cannot avoid story spoilers. It is scripted a certain way. So it is very, very sad that I know something about Amiya. But we'll get there. Amiya, don't worry about it. In any case, let's help out with the scouting. I'll quietly dispatch the enemy at our 4 o'clock. Hopefully their diseased organs won't explode or be rigged to serve as some kind of alarm. We'll wrap around and take care of the large group on the other side of the fortification. With this much chaos around us, nobody will notice a little more noise. Alright, let's move out. Okay. Here we go. Chapter 1-1. My squad has not changed. It is literally Doberman, Neril, and Amiya. But this stuff... Man, I don't understand your channel when it comes to stuff being popular. Right now, Infinite Gotcha is very popular, but back to Arknights. Yeah. My channel has a history of being big when it wants to be big. The history of being viral when it wants to go viral but then there's videos like the Don to Don episodes that I respect the wizard fully for doing what he does, but those videos are getting less than 5 views. I thought there were people that loved Don to Don. Where'd they all go? But here's our squad loadout. This will be overkill at this point, but who cares? Chapter 1-1.
I am ready. Set out. Got it.
Doberman there.
Tear him up.
What's funny is I might not even need more than this. Well, I'm gonna put Neural here.
Get behind me. Hang in there.
Okay, this should be relatively
Honor
easy.
must be defended.
And I'm just gonna put Amiya there.
Got it.
And we're chilling. We're basically chilling now.
Tear
Good
him up.
thing 2 times speed exists.
I know what you're thinking.
I know this is overkill. But leveling up these characters
Honor
in
must
the
be
event that I don't want a 0-6 repeat.
Filthy scum.
Who wants to repeat the 0-6 incident? I think this is going to be an easy win. No. You think?
Filthy scum.
Everyone believes in me.
Mission accomplished.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
Thanks, Amiya. Alrighty. Now there's a story node after. Look, I have to level up these characters for later. You don't know if there's going to be more than 3 lanes. I barely managed 0-6, if you will remember. There's a reason we call it the 0-6 incident. The 1 chapter 0 stage that took me a little more effort, and I clutched it out, and it was harder than 0-11. Told you? Yeah, of course it was. Time unknown, weather unknown, visibility poor. Chernobog, Operation Squad E0's location. Dr. Joseph Rescue Operation, Phase 3. Ah, this clinic. Amiya, haven't we been here before? You're right. But why has it become like this? It's been totally abandoned. It looks like it was attacked by Reunion. Wasn't this Azazel, the clinic for the infected? Someone mentioned that to me before, and I forgot what Azazel was. I forgot that this was brought up. Yes. Even though they had access to Chernobog's entire underground intelligence network, they still refused to work with us. Back then, it wasn't clear what kind of dealings they had with Reunion. If only they had given us some information, or even just a hint. We could have been out here by now. They brought this outcome upon themselves. To be fair, when you're dealing with certain situations, you kind of have to be desperate. And, how are they supposed to know to get to Rhodes Island? If you guys ever want to see Joey Sweat, check out his AW streams. Oh my gosh. To think, I was playing Advanced Wars the day the game came out. And I have still yet to finish Advanced Wars 2. You're not wrong, Lee. I had to clutch up for some of those maps. But it's also because they buffed the AI. The AI in the old games wasn't that hard. I have more experience with a tower defense game than I do with Advance Wars because Clash Royale is a tower defense game, isn't it? And I played Clash Royale for a long time. I don't anymore. I deleted Clash Royale. I play Brawl Stars now. I've been playing Brawl Stars ever since the global launch of the game. That's not the entire story. Amiya, you were there for the negotiations, weren't you? That cold and arrogant attitude of theirs really ticked me off. We can't blame them. Boss? It's hard for the infected to trust anyone. That is true. That is very true. Because it's not even the fact that you're ostracized because of your species. You're ostracized because of a literal disease that is fatal, and there's no cure. It's very unfortunate. The only saving grace is that no one is born with oropathy. At least to my knowledge. You have to get the disease. You're not born with it. Maybe you should play Balloon Tower Defense? No. I'll stay away from balloons, thank you very much. I'm pretty satisfied with what I play nowadays. Besides, I need time to get better at fighting games. I'm very hesitant to stream Street Fighter 6. After enduring so many hardships, who can blame them for becoming jaded and stubborn? Yeah. It makes sense. Who wants to interact with people that would cause you to get the disease? I can understand why they did what they did. You know what the wild thing is? This game released globally in 2020. When a fatal disease was fresh on everyone's mind. The disease known as COVID-19. The fact that this game released in 2020 is insane. I can understand what they did, why they did, and I can forgive them. Those who don't protect themselves are easily hurt by others. Moreover, the infected often can't even trust each other. Not everyone is able to stomach the kinds of risks that we take either. A clinic for the infected? Azazel. They were a black market clinic that only provided services to the infected. Given the social status of the infected, they couldn't openly reveal themselves in public. Some of the infected not wanting to be thrown into quarantine or hiding throughout the city just trying to survive. Azazel was aimed at providing services to these people. They must have rejected Reunion's proposals. Doctor, I previously mentioned that we're all sick, right? No, you did, but I have since learned that not everyone at Rhodes Island is an infected. I have since learned. You have to check their folder, their dossier, just to make sure. Because there are characters playable in the game that are not infected. For example, Platinum's not infected. Or, I don't think Stainless is infected. Or Degenbrecher. Or Ray. But there are playable operators that are infected. It's not everybody. This disease will claim our lives, but it also grants us with extraordinary powers. That's an understatement. Originium Arts is crazy. And, it should be noted that Amiya wears a ring on every finger. This is not just a design choice. I cannot believe that I spoiled myself by reading some of the Babel chapters. But I think I'm fine. I'll get around to that part of the story eventually anyway. It's not like I could avoid the chapter that was Babel 9. For example, I can use Originium Arts without the aid of a staff. However, this disease does not only destroy our bodies, it also destroys any chance we have at living a normal life. Or rather, civilized society strips everything away from us. Yeah, I don't think they are infected either. Dummy just spoiled himself for no reason. Look, I try to play events by skipping the story stuff. It's not easy when there's a chapter that is scripted. Like, the entire chapter's existence is to be a story footnote. What was I supposed to do? Ignore what was happening in the chapter because it's scripted to happen? Anybody who knows Babel knows that there's a chapter that you just cannot avoid. It's fine. It's nothing too major. I think the only thing I learned was stuff about Amiya, stuff about maybe one other character, and a little bit of backstory for the player character known as the Doctor. It's nothing too major. I don't feel any bad about it. I'm not going to talk about any of it on stream until we reach Babel. And it's not like it was a spoiler in the sense that I hated it. There are two kinds of spoilers. The kind that I don't care if I know the information, and the kind that will ruin my day if I do find out anything. Chernobog has been the shining beacon of this civility, fearing, hating, exiling, and purging the infected. And this is how it ends. The only thing is, how many infected were even given the option to choose between us, Reunion, or some other organization? Man, I hope he will forget about it. I don't think he will. Forget. Forget. If only I could forget. Like the Doctor. Okay, nope. Most of them simply lost everything. Perhaps this clinic was a warm place that some of them could call home. There is no cure to oropathy, at least right now. The infected can only die in despair. And their bodies become new sources of infection. With their abnormal powers and fatally infectious disease, the infected are the most hated people on this planet. And that is saying a lot because some countries in this verse treat normal people as bad as the infected. Looking at you, Ursus. Doctor, you probably won't be able to understand everything just based upon my brief explanation. But when you see the consequences of these problems with your own eyes, you will understand. You'll see the harsh reality surrounding the infected. Rhodes Island empathizes equality for all, whereas Reunion is fanatically infected-centric. However, organizations like ours are a rare sight. I can understand why you're angry, but it's hard not to sympathize with this little clinic. I see. Perhaps they really ended up facing a bigger crisis than they could have handled. In any case, we should leave our anger behind, along with this clinic. Rhodes Island is filled with good people. Though fear and hostility might create rifts between people, I believe that all misunderstandings will be resolved as long as we're a part of the same family. Perhaps Rhodes Island is but another Azazel? Amiya. Let's go, Doctor. Alright. Oh, is this a tutorial stage? Nope, not doing that. No reason to do a tutorial stage when you have to do story accurate. Oh no! This is my concern. No, I think I should be fine. 1-3. We have less than an hour left. We can't afford to make a detour. The more time we waste, the more like we are to get caught in the catastrophe. The more like we are? Did I read that correctly? The more time we waste, the more like we are? to get caught in a catastrophe? That's supposed to be likely! The more likely! Typo! Typo! Wee-oo, typo, typo. We must directly cut across this area. However, we won't be able to conceal our movements anymore, given the size of our forces. The possibility of getting ambushed when we're navigating through narrow streets is very high. What's the plan? We don't have many options. Dr. Joseph, what's your assessment? All we have to do is destroy them in a head-on attack. Reunion's forces are no match for us individually, but most of the time they try to overwhelm us with sheer numbers. If we can utilize our speed to constantly press forward while avoiding large-scale fights, sounds good. We'll storm them, disrupt their formation, destroy their fire base, and then fall back quickly. Doberman, are you testing me, or... It's far easier to deal with threats we can see than to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. I take it that these are Dr. Joseph's orders, Amiya? The situation is clear. I trust Doctor's decisions. Trust isn't built so easily from just a single battle. I do think highly of Dr. Joseph, Amiya. But don't let your guard down. Of course, there is nothing wrong with learning from the Doctor's wisdom. But remember, you can't fully rely on anyone else in this world. I know. Don't get me wrong, Doctor. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. Are you, Doberman? I know you have a very strict attitude about things, but from my perspective, I just woke up from amnesia. You are the people that went to get me out of a sarcophagus in Chernobog. And I have a feeling the only reason you did that was because Chernobog was about to be destroyed in a catastrophe. Otherwise, I'd probably still be in the sarcophagus. If that makes any sense. But I hope you understand, Amiya still needs to learn and grow. If you were in my position, you also wouldn't allow her to rely on someone else. Yeah, but what if I'm her commander? Like, you pulled me out of a sarcophagus to do my job. Like, what if I was in your position? Yeah, I outrank you technically, Doberman. Even though we're a pharmaceutical company. However, know that I've already acknowledged your abilities as a commander. Well, thank you. Thank you. I take back all the mean things I said about you, Doberman. Thank you. Thank you. Also, there's no reason to be so formal. We're comrades in arms now. At least on the battlefield, I've already entrusted my life to you. Enough with the chit-chatting, though. Let's hurry it up. That's right. There's an old saying in Kazamirsh. Death catches up to you when you stop to take a break. Ain't that the truth? I know about your sister, Nerl. Yeah. She could use your help. It's a very interesting story. I can't wait to get to Maria Nerl. I wonder if you can report a typo in this game. I don't know. I would have to, like, I would have to say exactly where the typo was. But I don't think so. I would have to contact them directly through the FAQ stuff and the feedback. Although I'm trying to remember, is the Maria Nerl event year 1 or year 2? I think Maria Nerl is year 2. So lucky me, I have Blemishine. Alright, chapter 1-3. Shouldn't be too hard. I have 2 choke points, and I only have 2 ground operators. This will be fine. Eventually, people will realize why I had to level up Doberman and everybody as much as I did. You'll see. One, 3.
Operation commencing.
Where's the enemy coming? Over there? Okay. Doberman up here.
Got it.
And then I have to cover the bottom. So Nero
Get behind me.
covers here.
Filthy scum.
And then Amia... I think I'm going to have Amia cover Nero's lane.
Roger.
Because Doberman has some good DPS. Yeah, it should be fine.
Are you afraid of me?
I think this will work. This should work. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just have to make sure.
Take that.
Whew. Okay. I think I covered the most terrifying opponent on this map. Yep, we're good. Mission accomplished. Here we go.
Let us go forth, and there will be one day.
To be honest, your squad is currently way too overpowered for the current story. Look. It's not about being overpowered for these stages. I have to be able to cover multiple lanes if I don't get any other operators. What if I have to cover 4 lanes and I only have Doberman and Nero? I kind of need the extra power. Alright, we just did that. So there's this, the story. Charge! Huh? Who's there? Where are you looking? Take this! Gah. Phew. Reunion's forces are regrouping behind us. They're getting ready to attack. They can't keep pace with us. Keep charging. We're almost out of Reunion-controlled territory. Don't stop moving. These trifling thugs can't hope to stop us. Well, that was a short section of story. Chapter 1-4. There's only a before. Okay, what's this? 1-4. Phew, we finally lost him. If we keep up the pace, we'll be out of the central region shortly and arrive at the southern exit. It's starting to get noisier and more chaotic. It might be because of the Chernobog civilians trying to evacuate the city are running into Reunion. It seems like a few districts have already been vacated. But those who didn't make it in time are now being held up by Reunion. That's what I hate the most about these kinds of stories. That innocent bystanders get caught up in the crossfire. And the fanatics use it as an excuse to be like, you did nothing for us, so we're just going to pillage and plunder and attack you for no reason, simply to vent. There will always be innocence in the crossfire, and that kind of tragedy is just unavoidable, man. You see it so many times in fiction. It is... Whew! Imagine if Joey will join the MMO community? No. I refuse to touch a massive multiplayer online game. This place used to be a magnificent sprawling plaza. Now it's been reduced to ruins. Okay, well, I noticed another typo. They didn't put a space between the sentence. That's weird. This city tormented the infected. To meet their end this way is almost poetic. I guess that's true. But there are people that live in ignorance because people don't tell the whole story. Like, you can't exactly blame everybody for a situation if they didn't even know the situation in the first place. Sadly, it happens in the real world too. Yeah. I get it. Reality... Fiction emulates reality, and reality influences fiction. The whole full circle, yada yada yada. I know. Sometimes it just sucks that the world is a broken place. No better way to put it than that. Almost. You seem quite sentimental. Perhaps at one point. The sky's getting even darker. Even the air has the smell of something burning. What are you doing? Ah! Civilians? I can't hear anything anymore. We can't tell who they're from this distance. For some, it's easier to blame everyone. Yo! We got someone else in chat. Hello? Produca Filmoa No 3D. Probably butchered that. I'm sorry. Hello! Welcome! Welcome to my stream. Yo! That's a surprise. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry, this isn't my first time through the story. I'm just doing this for the sake of a challenge run. But it's also so that I read every story in the game. Because who wants to play the normal way? I have a Whistle now. I am purposefully giving myself this challenge. Reunion is attacking them. Knave is okay. That name is from old days. Good to know. I'll call you Knave. Welcome. Welcome. If you want to become acquainted with my Arknights content, you should become aware of the 06 incident, where I had to clutch up to not lose on 06. It's funny. That stage was harder for me than 011. We can't leverage the terrain to our advantage here. We don't have the capacity to save everybody. Life is very precious, Amiya. Each and every one. Regardless, we're already too late. After all, we're in for some trouble ourselves. We can't catch a break today. Kill them all. A large number of Reunion forces are coming through the exits. Get ready to fight our way out. Yeah. With 3 operators. This is what I mean. Look at this. I have 3 lanes, but I don't have the operators to cover all 3. I just hope I have enough firepower. Here we go. Let's do this. 1-4.
Calling all hands. This is not a drill.
I guess I'll bunker down towards the blue box. Roughly. I think maybe about there.
Commence tracking.
Then I have to cover the other lane, and then I have to put a Mia. Okay, what other lane is next? Oh, we got drones. We got drones. Shoot. Shoot. We got drones.
Got it.
We got drones. Okay. Lovely. We gotta deal with drones.
Get behind me.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank goodness.
Take that.
Phew. This is why I'm worried, man. This is why I needed the firepower. Come on, drone.
Scum.
Fly into range. Mia's on her second skill. Before it runs out. No! Come on.
Hang in there.
No. That stupid stun. You plan to do every chapter in story mode? Yeah. I do. As long as they allow me to do story accurate. I have to restart. I try to do this without any losses. So we're resetting.
We have failed. I am the one to blame.
We're restarting this. Looks like this is a rare case where I have to use Amia's first skill. I can't afford to wait for her stun duration.
Got it.
So I have to use her first skill. Take two. Take two. Try this again. Oh, you're new, Knave. Okay, that's cool.
Calling all
Welcome
hands.
aboard.
This is not a drill.
Okay, so Doberman here.
Commence tracking.
Mia there.
Got it.
Take that.
Gotta use her first skill. Only because I can't work around the stun.
I shall cover
And
you.
then Neural there. Activate this.
I know what you're thinking.
There we go.
Hang in there.
Sometimes you can only use the attack up skill. This is why I leveled up as much as I could.
Filthy scum.
Here,
No, I don't think I need that
Hang in
yet.
there.
I'm right here, Doctor. Are you
Activate
afraid of
skill.
me?
There we go. There we go.
Take that.
There we go. All I had to do was change skills.
Mission accomplished.
There we go.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
Dang, an E2 Amiya has a gnarly stun duration. Ah. I know it may be risky, but if you'll, for example, put Doberman on bottom facing up and Neural in middle, Doberman can help Amiya in up lane. Wasn't needed then. Thank you for the advice. That was definitely something I would have looked for. See, that's the fun of doing the story challenge. Oh, gosh. Wait, hold on. Is there another story section? Nope. Okay. We're on 1-5. This is a boss stage, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, no. You've got to be flipping kidding me. We went from bad to worse, people. Well, I played since 2020. I know some stuff. And pain. Knave, help me here, man. I have 4 lanes I have to cover now, with only Doberman and Neural. Dang it, I have to deal with drones now, too. Stupid drones. If I didn't have to worry about drones, I could worry about not using... I could use Amiya's second skill. But that 10-second stun is crazy. I am so on the fence of E2ing my Doberman. But I don't think that'll be worth it in the long run. You think it's worth it to E2 my Doberman? The only thing I get out of it is more stats and the module. But what is Doberman's module? You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to look up Doberman's module because I want to see what her module gives her. Let's try that stat I suggested. Nero at the bottom, Doberman above, facing up, Amiya up. Very possible. But before we do, I do want to check Doberman's module. I can't check in-game. Or unless... Well, wait a minute. Maybe I can. Hold on. I think you're telling me I would have to go to here.
Weather's fine outside. No dust cloud. And not a catastrophe below
What?
in sight.
Attributes increased, plus 35 attack. Plus attack speed, new trait can be deployed on ranged tiles. Can be deployed on ranged tiles? Oh, that's cool. At level 1, new talent, training obligations, more attack speed. Okay. I'm reading what you're giving me, right? And I don't think it's worth in the I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Very interesting, very interesting. But the added trait of being able to deploy on ranged tiles is huge. Except for the fact that instructors can't hit air. No, not that. No, one class. Give me guard. Give me Doberman. Has extended attack range when attacking enemies not blocked by self. Increase attack to 120%. Let's see the stats of the characters that you have currently. This is a challenge. This is a story-accurate challenge. What? What? You want me... You really want me to use her? I don't think so. I'm not using her for a while. I am so glad that I do finally have her, but I'm not using her for this challenge. Even when we get to W, I'm using the original W. I never use Doberman, I'm mostly Defender Sniper main. That's fair. Besides, what else do I have? Shoe, Thorns, Red. No, the characters that you're using right now, not your whole list. She can solo that stage? Yeah, it's Whistledale. Of course she could. The game was not designed around Whistledale. Okay. Wait, hang on. I think you mean, yeah, you mean my squad. Well, we already looked at Doberman. Her second skill's not worth it. I'm not using any... I'm literally not using any 3 stars. What Doberman is designed for is that she's supposed to buff your early game squad, which is full of 3 stars. And a lot of them are still useful, but still. With Amiya, I do have her third skill, Attack up, max HP, range expands, true damage. True damage. But 120 SP? That is a ridiculous skill charge. I think in case of the challenge, leveling Doberman may be a good idea. If you think so, but I would have to get her to E2. And that's not something I want to do on stream. I'm a very particular person when it comes to collecting screenshots of memorable moments. Like getting not worth S3 of Amiya, unless against Patriot. Oh, because of all the mines you would plant to stall him, and then you use true damage. I already beat Patriot, as you can see. There's this thing called I have her max potential. I think the only thing else I could do is maybe put levels into Amiya. I would love to get her module. Could I, though? I wonder. Get her to 50, and then I could get her module. Deal arts damage, gain SP, restores 4 extra SP when attacking an enemy, and 12 extra SP from killing an enemy. After I stuck on Patriot over here, only for him to be killed by Myrtle. Wait, you killed him with a Myrtle? That's wild. If anything, I'll put more levels into Amiya. Nothing wrong with that. I'll get her to 30.
I see. Thank you, Doctor. I've learned so much from you.
Let's try a new strategy proposed. See, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, no, hold it. Nope. I'm not doing the Tragodia event on stream. Unless you guys want to help me do the last EX stage. That final EX stage is a bitch. My god, that boss and just having to deal with everything else on that stage is a nightmare. For people that says the game is power creep, no, there are genuinely terrible stages. Like, they are designed terribly. This guy can go suck it. These things are terrible. For Patriot defense, he literally had 1 HP when he was at Nero Blue Box. Wow. I hate this stupid boss. But Degenbrecher, I hate more. This stage can go suck it. I've had it with this. This stage sucks. I tried it myself. I tried Ekijin. I tried Kyo. I tried clears that only used like 5 operators. I tried AFK strats. I must have tried 10 different videos. This map sucks. Straight up. So we're getting out of here. Not unless you guys want to help me with act or die. Now let's get back to the actual challenge. 1-5. I personally had problems with Patriot, Mandragora, Originium Abomination, and Tallulah. Okay, when it comes to the bosses I battled, I think my most hated boss is Degenbrecher. I hated fighting Degenbrecher so much. Degenbrecher is my most hated boss, and my second most hated boss after Degenbrecher is Mudrock. They are just busted. They're the reason operators need to be so strong. I use Degenbrecher to destroy Degenbrecher. Good for you. When I first played Break the Ice, I didn't have Degenbrecher. I do now. As you can clearly see, now I own her. I didn't when I had to beat her. She's my second newest 6-star. My newest 6-star is Rey. I think it really depends on what sort of player you are when it comes to these bosses. Are easier to beat as a defender, some are better as an attacker. That's also true. I found the Xe Altar Banner boss to be quite easy, but that's probably because I have her. And her. I got lucky enough to pull her. And I'm all set for December. I don't need to worry about Ulpianus. I so badly want to build Abyssal Hunters. But I have to wait to get Spectre Altar. And Scotty. I think I have Andriana already. Well, in any case. No point stalling any longer. Okay, 1-5. What was the strategy again? Where was it? Where was it? Doberman on bottom, facing up, and Nierl in middle. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I'm not risking her S2. I'm not risking her S2 because of the stun. And I don't have access to Lumen because story mode. Alrighty. Let's see if this takes me one attempt or not. Will this be the new 06? Who knows?
I am ready. Set out.
Oh no. So you said Doberman like this.
Got it.
I'm guessing then Nierl up here because it's out of Doberman's range. Oh shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. No, no. Come on. Oh, phew. Okay. I can make this work. I can put Nierl here.
I shall cover you. Take that.
Oh, wait. I could have her facing down. I could have her facing down. I mean, I've seen proof on YouTube of people that have done this before, so I know it's possible. I'm gonna have Amiya facing down.
Got it.
Let's do that. This has to work. This has to work.
I'm right here, Doctor.
Activate
I hear
skill.
Someone crying.
This should work.
Honor must be defended.
Yeah, this should work. Oh dear. Why can't Doberman hit air like Lapland or Thorns?
Take that.
Ah, crap. Oh, come on.
Here. Everyone believes in me.
Filthy scum.
Oh, shoot.
Filthy scum.
No! Oh,
I'm right here, Doctor.
come on.
I'm right here. I know what you're thinking.
Maybe I do need her S2. Maybe it's possible. My challenge is usually for, like, clearing it with no deaths.
Tear 'em up.
But, okay, nope, maybe not. Oh, wait.
Here, I hear someone
Mission accomplished.
crying.
I did it.
A true knight will
I
not
d-
chase one who's
That's
lost
not,
the will
that's
to
not a
fight.
perfect no.
Everyone
No,
deserves a chance to choose
that
their
does not
path.
count. I say that doesn't count. We aim for the 3-star clear, not the 2-star. We're gonna go through that again. We're doing that again. That is a lot of enemies. But I'm worried if I go with Amiya's second skill, is a 10-second stun worth waiting it out? Slugs, the hounds, soldiers. But then you have these stupid drones. Man, I hate drones. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. Well, they may be a solution. If we treat 2 stars as ordinary Rhodes Island ops, you can use the second skill as a last resort. I guess that's possible. I just have to hope that her being stunned for 10 seconds isn't a bad thing.
Got it.
And it's not like I could swap skills on these two. Second skill is RNG. My only other option is her third skill. I don't need true damage. And her to retreat and then have redeployment, that's already a no-no. My next best option is to use this.
Got it.
This is why I had to level up my operators, people. To make sure I could even do this. With her second skill, it's simply timing when you deploy her. Yeah. But then it's a matter of, I don't have a caster for a good chunk of a stage. If the others have different skills, I don't have any other options. This skill is useless on Doberman. This skill is useless. I don't use 3 stars. And Neryl's second skill stops attacking. This is why I was hesitant to make the Chapter 1 stream, because it comes down to, how do I problem solve this? And to be fair, people, this is an Amiya that has all of her duplicates, which meant I held off on doing this chapter until I beat Patriot. Max HP up, minus deployment cost, more attack, improves her talent. I just don't have the ability to get her module yet. What would you rather do instead then if I can't clear Chapter 1 story accurately? You want to clear that final chapter of Act or Die? We'll try this again. Knave suggested I put Neryl at the bottom, and then Doberman
ready.
facing
Set
down
out.
this way. So I'm gonna put Doberman like this.
Commence tracking.
And then... But then I would still have to cover this top lane. I think I could. It doesn't help that Doberman has mediocre stats.
Tear him up!
Face down.
I shall cover you.
And then... Oh, could I have a Mia facing up?
Take that!
I'm gonna try Nero bottom line, but tile closer to box. Oh.
Got it.
I'm gonna try this.
Tear him up!
I'm gonna try this. I wish instructors hit air, like Lord Guards. And if her module gives her the ability to stand on a ranged tile, let's see. Does this work? Come on, work for me, please.
Filthy scum.
Are
Come
you
on.
afraid of me?
Yes, yes. No! You stupid slug. You stupid slug.
Hang in there!
10-second duration. 10-second duration. No, 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 no.
Take that!
I know how I can do this 3 stars. These drones are annoying.
Filthy scum.
Wait, does her range get
I'm right
bigger?
here, Doctor.
No, I guess it doesn't. Stun, stun. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Filthy scum.
Wake up, wake up.
Mission
We're closer.
A true knight will not chase one who's lost the will to fight. Everyone deserves a
This
chance
is what
to
I was
choose
fearing.
their path.
This is what I was fearing. Having to do this. What do I do? What do I do? No, literally, what do I do? There's no way I'm calling it a day like that. Why couldn't the story give me someone else? Like, maybe Frostleaf. No, she doesn't show up in the story till chapter 5. Okay. I need substitutes. We have Ace, a random guard, and a random medic. If I need to take a technicality, could we replace Ace, the medic, and the guard? Do you think we could, like, make a substitution? Then I could maybe use Doberman's second skill. Like, for example, we have a guard, right? Neural Alter. That is reaching, and I'll take what I can get. Although, there is someone else I could try. If you were here for the Chapter 0 stream, you know that I have someone else I could do. I think it's logical to have substitutes? Okay. Because I need to hammer out the details on my challenge. Because there's a difference between a challenge and something that is physically impossible. But I do have somebody in mind. Save me, Crown Slayer. You're my only hope. I know, I made a Star Wars reference. It's my first stream. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, Knave. When you're done here, you could go watch my playlist of the Arknights content. You'll be thoroughly enjoyed by my stuff. You helped me out before, Crown Slayer. But save me. You're my only hope. She shows up in the story. At this point, she is fair game. But that means I have to take a fall. I have to make a note of this. That this was not completely perfect. Okay. This was 1-5, right? Okay. Because I have to keep note of when I make a substitution versus if I'm able to do a story accurately. I mean, even one of the guys on YouTube that did Break the Ice had to bring Texas Alter just to clear Degenbrecher. I know it's not entirely perfect. But Crown Slayer might be my only hope. Don't know what skill to use. Probably her first skill. Attack up, 50% physical, arts dodge. With Doberman buff is for Guard, Melantha, Ace Quora, Medic, Hibiscus. Very possible, yes. Stops attacking, less likely to be attacked. Physical hit rate reduction. Crown Slayer disappears, gains invisibility. I could probably just use her first skill. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to borrow Crown Slayer. And I'm going to take Knave's suggestion. If we're swapping in for that random guard. So we're making Canon Crown Slayer temporarily betray little shit Mephisto to help Rhode Island? Yes. That's exactly what we're doing. To be fair, she betrayed Reunion and came to work with us eventually anyway. Somehow. I haven't gotten to that story yet, so I don't know the specifics. But if she wants to take a shot at Mephisto, let her. I say let her. Sock that little jerk in the face. If we're going to swap out for the guard, Knave had the right idea. He had the right idea. He had the right idea. Where is it? Where is it? He said Melantha. That's right. Where are you in main story? I am chapter 1-5. Unless you mean, like, where am I in terms of clearing stages for content? Because I have played chapter 9 stages. I've played the new chapter 15 stages. Hello, we got someone new in chat. Hello. Kwang Kan Kyal V5N? I'm sorry, I probably butchered that as well. In general, yeah, I've cleared a lot of story stuff. I know the fate of Frost Nova. I know the fate of Patriot. I know of Tallulah, but I haven't battled Tallulah. Guard, where are you? Melantha. We're adding Melantha.
Understood. I'll follow your orders.
Reunion arc? I was only vaguely reading the stuff as I was clearing it. I don't remember the specifics. Crown Slayer leaves Reunion at the end of chapter 8. Okay. Then I don't know that. That's fine. I knew Reunion was in a weird place by a certain chapter anyway, because of Tallulah. I'm aware of certain things. If you didn't already know, I watch Deadhound's Arknights streams as well. I'm one of those guys that's chatting with him whenever he's live. I was the one that recommended a lot of the videos he saw. He watched the Ave Mujica video. I recommended that one to him. We're gonna make another swap. He said to bring in Kaora instead of Ace. So I have to find my defenders. There's Kaora. Oh, this is a huge buff.
I got lots of friends here!
There's like a minute delay. Crown Slayer joins the same event she came to roster. Ah. Can't wait to get my hands on her when the event comes around again. And then Hibiscus for the medic. That actually fits Hibiscus really well, actually. Medic, Hibiscus.
I won't fail you. I will protect everyone.
We're only doing this for this stage. We are taking every possible add-on we can. Doberman, you're using your second skill for once.
Then show me the briefing docs for the mission.
Okay. She is free, so you only have to clear. Good to know. Doberman, hooray, I'm useful! Exactly. She won't be useful for long, though. Once she stops being relevant to the story, she'll be stopped being... Imagine a Doberman altar. Look, Yato got a powerful altar because of Monster Hunter, right? And Noir Corn got a 5-star altar. Guys. Doberman altar. Doberman altar. I'm calling that right now. Doberman altar. Rangers altar. 12F altar. No, wait. 12F is in Enfield, isn't he? Ah, I can't use 12F. Okay. Rangers. Doberman. Get an altar. Get a new operator for you. There will be a Monster Hunter Part 2. Dobalter. I'm calling it right now. What would she even become? She's already an instructor guard. What could Doberman become with Monster Hunter stuff? A caster? A Lord Guard? A sniper? What would I even want Doberman as an altar? Because I don't know. Silver Ash Altar subclass? Oh, the mercenary class. That doesn't sound so bad. I may as well bring this up now because I don't know if, like, any other point in time I'm going to mention this at all. Oh, Strategist Vanguard. Okay. Not Mercenary. Mercenary is another new class, I think. Here's my idea. You know how we have no 6-star Sky Ranger? And the only 6-star loop shooter we have is Narantuya? I'm going to make a bold prediction right now that the next Sui siblings will be either a loop shooter or a Sky Ranger. Who agrees with me on that? Think about it. A Sui sibling that takes off into the sky with dragon wings? Or, and like maybe he'll have like an AoE attack from the air, but on the ground it's single target. Bagpipe altar, same as Half-Life 3. And I agree. Okay. I just have a fascination for the Sui siblings. Their dynamic is just so entertaining to me. And interesting. But, when I'm thinking of, like, a Sui sibling loop shooter, I'm thinking... So you know how loop shooters are, like, they have, like, a projectile they throw and it returns to them like a boomerang? Want friend invite? Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. I'll be back, Crown Slayer.
Doctor,
Hi, monster! I know very little about you. Don't know if I want to know more, but hi, monster. Here we go. Yeah, I'll have a friend invite. Yeah, I'll take a friend invite. Do I have to search? Okay, let me... Oh, come on. 3... 4... Is this you? Is this you, Knave? Did I find you? Okay, well, I sent a friend request. Oh, you have Rathalos Noir? Immediately, I love it. I love it. Okay. Where were we? Back over here. I will conquer you, you stupid stage. But back to what I was saying before, right? Because I want to get this idea out there right now. You know how loop shooters, they fire a projectile and it returns to them? I feel like a 6-star loop shooter that's better than Narantuya. Hot take. I wouldn't say better, I'd just be like a side grade. He's in one of my 4 standard teams. Cool. When I'm thinking of like a new loop shooter, I'm thinking that they could place down like a thing on a range tile. I'm thinking like when it comes to a new loop shooter, I would think they would like, you know how the Maria Nero or Near Light stages have those electric fences that you can place on range tiles? Well, I'm thinking a loop shooter could place those down and their projectile would bounce between those posts to extend its range. I know loop shooters have a big range anyway, but think about it. You could artificially extend a loop shooter's range by giving it those posts on ranged tiles, and then you could bounce the projectile between them at the cost of having a longer attack speed. I think it was Maria Nero. Okay, so you know my idea. It's the only way I could think of making a new loop shooter that would be really cool. Because I hate to say this, but Brigid sucks. Brigid sucks. So basically similar to Ray. Yeah, but for a loop shooter. And at the cost of a longer attack speed. And maybe the more times it bounces, it gets more attack. Like, it gets stronger the farther away it gets, but at the cost of taking a long time to fire again. And think of it this way. If it's a Sui sibling, then Shu's talent will buff the charge time for the SP. Because most people have a ton of Sui siblings anyway. Not bad idea. To be honest, player in my session had similar idea, but seeing that in game would be neat. Hey, I'm just saying. I just had to get that out there. Are we ready to finally destroy this stupid stage? You're going down, 1-5. You're going down.
We'll be fine if we stick together.
Okay. Melantha, immediately there.
Understood.
This time you're going down, you stupid stage. Now I can put Doberman here.
Commence tracking.
This way. Now I can cover all the lanes at least.
I shall cover.
Hero facing up. Quora will be up there, and then it's a matter of where do I put Amiya. Quora there.
Time to interrogate.
Ready to heal. Got it.
Orders?
Look at this Garwood name. Gar, it's so strong. Melantha, do not move! Oh, come on, Crown Slayer. No! You stupid,
My knife hasn't done.
stupid drone. I wish Hibiscus was Reed Alter. Great.
There we go.
I guess. You stupid drone.
Please.
Your orders?
Take that.
Come on, Amiya. Hit it.
Are you afraid of me?
I will be so mad if the only leak was that one drone. Stop, 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 stop. Come on! Reed Alter is technically a medic.
Everyone believes in me. Please, you will fall.
Melantha skill. Like Ekijin always says, activate Melantha skill.
Mission accomplished.
My gosh!
I can still fight.
Ugh. This is chapter 1. And my story mode challenge is already hitting a dead end. What am I supposed to do now? It's still progress. I had to make technicality calls. I don't even think Hibiscus is helping me. But I can't use her sister. I can't use lava. I may look at my ops. Maybe I have someone that can help. Who could I possibly substitute? If I check here... Wait, hold on. Am I right about this? Is Lava her sister? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Lava's her sister. I knew that. Too bad I can't swap out for Midnight. I would take a Lord Guard any day of the week. I would genuinely swap Melantha for Midnight. But is that going too far? She would break this challenge with S3 unless we use different skill. The challenge is supposed to be story mode accurate. This stage is basically breaking me at this point. Okay. We'll log down all the moments in history that I was stumped because of a stupid stage on story accurate mode. I may have to E2 Doberman and get back to you all on a different day. E2 Doberman's not even going to be useful anywhere else. Thankfully, there are more ops. Are there? In future chapters? Oh, thank God. And characters that are strong. Sorry, Doberman, but you don't stand against the might of a certain woman named Chen. You don't compare to you. Yeah, except I can't use Chen now. Sorry about that. Like in Chapter 2 and 3, we have Exucii in Texas. Let's freaking go. Franca and Liskarm. Yes! Now I start to wonder how people were playing the games when these characters didn't exist. Don't worry, there was a ton of busted characters on day 1. There was the big 3. That's the neat part. We suffered. This isn't even a boss stage, Lee. But Silver Ash existed day 1. Saria existed day 1. Aya Fiala existed day 1. Sorry, Melantha. I'm gonna make a technical swap. Where are you? Where did I put Midnight? Where's Midnight?
With me on your side, success is guaranteed.
I need a Lord Guard. Is this a fair call to make? Is this a fair play to make? Which is funny because the Lords power crept the instructors. Midnight may help, actually. If you say so. We can try. Whew. By the way, I forgot to ask, is my audio balance okay between my microphone and the game? I know I probably should have asked that before, but are we good on the audio? Yeah, we're good? Okay. Awesome. Okay. You're going down 1-5. This stupid stage is getting destroyed.
Move out.
I have
Watch the
midnight.
smoke and don't get separated.
Where are the drones? They're mostly in the middle, right? Like if I put midnight here, this way, is that gonna hit most of the drones? Are we good?
I've
Do
arrived.
that. Doberman here.
Tracking.
Drones going middle? Good. Then midnight is gonna be the biggest help ever. Four up there. Nero down
I shall
here.
cover you.
Time to interrogate.
I think I'm gonna be a little more bold with my Amiya and place her like here, going up.
Roger.
What's up?
And activate
Bathe in
Midnight
fresh
skill.
blood.
And just drop Crown Slayer.
Just
because.
of the Forsaken.
Just to make sure I use Crown Slayer.
My old methods still work.
Everyone believes you.
Take that.
If things really go bad, technically W was there. Yeah, you know, if we swap out the vampire for the cockroach, we'll be fine.
I know what you're thinking.
I think we're good? Okay. Stupid technicality.
Yes, rush to deep of the suffering of the deceased.
Safe here.
Spawn Hibiscus, last second.
There's only one thing that's impossible for me. Being imperfect.
Thanks, Midnight. You were almost replaced by a cockroach. Let it be known, people. The 1-5 incident is now a new lore of this stupid story challenge. I never want to do this stage again. I guess I had no other choice. The early chapters really didn't have like a lot of options. We're skipping tutorial stages because we're not doing tutorial stages. Do you have Calcit? I do not have Calcit. Technically, that would be the best technicality ever, but I do not have Calcit. I wish I had Calcit. I pulled on the Colonel banner when she showed up, and on 3 pulls, I got Surtur. So that was pretty cool. I was technically pulling for Calcit, but instead I get Surtur in 3 pulls. Before anyone says it, Yes, I could just Surtur it. But that's no fun. Calcit wasn't there, sadly. Makes sense. I wish you were Calcit. I wish you were Calcit. Why are you Surtur? That stupid Colonel banner. Speaking of banners, I put a single pull in Tragodia, and I could care less about you. I could care less about you. Damn it! Damn it, damn it! Who's playing with Ak? Who's playing with Ak? I'm not gonna need him for a long while. Why are you here? Attacks an ally within range. Yeah. Friendly fire. Increase max HP. I prefer to suffer. If I can't beat a stage with my combo, I try again and again. Ak players are team killers in FPS games. You know it. Why are you here, buddy? Saga? I know I'm gonna need you eventually for a story in the future, but why are you here? Saga. I don't need Saga now. The only story she's relevant for is not for a while. But then you have the 5 stars. Province. Province, eh? Go to my certs. Go to my... Oh yeah, I already purchased permits. What am I doing? I don't have the permits to buy anyone. I don't need you till the Heart of Surging Flame. And even then, I need Ea Fiala, I need Helliger, I need Schwartz. I think this way at least you don't have to do story play for Iridium Dust. That is true. I'm only doing story-accurate stuff for the actual stories. Any of the challenge modes, no, I'm not doing that. Does anyone know when Scotty will be here next? Or Liscarm? Or Franca? Or Croissant? Because I would love to just have that information.
Doctor, you know how busy your schedule is today, yes?
Yeah. 1-6. Roadblocks! Oh, we're good. Finally! I can shrink things down to 2 lanes. Or now 1 lane, actually. This is doable. This is doable. This is absolutely doable. Sadly, I don't have this knowledge. That's unfortunate. This is finally doable. Yay, we can disable our brains. This one's easy for once. How do we go from a god-awful stage of this to something that is so mind-numbingly easy? Okay. Bye. Thanks for all your help. And back to S1.
Then show me the briefing docs for the mission.
Now let's check the story. Finally. Wait, what? So funny, Death Row Doberman is on the left side of the box, facing right, Nero at the right. Me at the far right, Solo Square facing left. Wait a minute, did I skip a story chapter? Did I skip something? Mephisto? Wait, was there a story for the tutorial? Did I miss something? No, 1.5 didn't have story? Okay. Indeed, they don't know that Faust is following them. I received some information from one of his scouts. I hate you, Mephisto. I hate you so much. I can see why Crownslayer left after all. Rhodes Island is trapped around the perimeter of the city center. Insects as they might be, they still might take advantage of the confusion caused by the catastrophe to make their escape. Given their understanding of the situation in Chernobog, they could potentially interfere with our plans. At least getting rid of them won't do us any harm. Yeah, I know who you are already. Chernobog bastards, it's because of you. It's all your fault that us infected became like this. No. The infected have nobody to blame. It's a fatal disease. Get lost. Ugh. These people, it's like they're just waiting to die. Why is Reunion going completely berserk? Why are they sending so many members out here now? This makes no sense. There's no reason for them to be defending this place so staunchly. Rhodes Island operator, stand your ground. Push Reunion back and open up an escape route. So that's the Rhodes Island that I've been hearing so much about. How heroic. Random Terra stub his pinky toe. Also, Random Terra, damn infected. That's what I keep saying. Like, in other franchises, I could maybe see the sympathy and I could understand where they're coming from. But this is a disease with no cure. That it's not passed through people. But yet people are still dumb as always. Crownslayer! We can finally use Crownslayer again. Legally. Falling rocks at a time like this? Don't stop moving. Maintain our defensive line. Something's not right. These rocks are coming from the buildings. What are you talking about? It's here! It's here! Ha ha ha! Salvation has come for us. Judgment Day has come. No. Guys, I know the Judgment Day. They suck. See? She was there! Run is save! Yes. Crownslayer was here. I hate to break it to you, Reunion. The Judgment Day suck. Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor. Those guys suck. I have never hated heels more than I hate the Judgment Day. Like, I don't even find their gimmick to be fun. The Judgment Day suck. Crash. They were crushed by something. I told you, the Judgment Day suck. Was it one of you who attacked them? Or were they... Doberman, look, the sky! The sky was dyed a bloody crimson. Boiling dark clouds tumbling in flames. Don't panic! Keep your senses about you. We still can make it out of this alive if we act decisively. As terror strips away their voices, the land falls into silence. Catastrophe is here. The Titanic Originium lowers its head and falls upon the scorched shadow of death. Fools, all of them are fools? Yeah. Okay. How many faces can I name because I know future stuff? Hi. 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 Crown Slayer. Mephisto. Hi. I'm not saying your name in case people are new here that don't know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are, and I know who you are. Am I legally allowed to say their names on stream? Do I have the legal permission of you all to say their names on stream? Oh, Tallulah. Tallulah. Crown Slayer says her name. Tallulah! Okay. Well, that's Tallulah. That's Crown Slayer, and that's Mephisto. On the close right, the closest is Skull Shatterer. Wait. Wait. Okay, so you're Tallulah, you're Crown Slayer, you're Mephisto, you're Frost Nova. Hi, Frost Nova. You're Patriot. That's pretty obvious, you're Patriot. Yeah, that is Skull Shatter, isn't it? Okay. We've met most of Reunion at this point. What do we do next? Perhaps they will be able to survive the catastrophe. That close one, first person on the right. Oh, you mean here? Is that supposed to be someone? I guess that is Skull Shatterer, okay. Finish off the stragglers. Very well. Even though I figured that Reunion would be using the catastrophe to take their revenge, I didn't expect them to use it to completely destroy Chernobog. Doberman, we don't need to understand Reunion. Rather than vengeance, this seems more like a manifesto. Something about the era of the infected or something like that. Ah, the entire sky is crashing down! Watch out! What's that? Be more alert! Oh! Protect the medic. Hurry and take her someplace safe. Roger. All operators, find cover. All teams, prepare to weather the catastrophe. What the heck? What the heck? What the... Okay, this will be easy. I just need to check again how many maps there are left. 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10, 1, 11, 1, 12. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to finish all of Chapter 1 today. As long as the maps ahead are not as hard as 1, 5. Okay. Doberman, Nero, Lamia. Here we go. I don't even think I need Crown Slayer for this. 1, 6. The legendary 1, 7? Oh no.
Calling all hands. This is not a drill.
Well, place a roadblock. And then Doberman over here.
Commence tracking.
The legendary 1, 7? Oh no. Has that been a problem for people in the past? I'm gonna put a Mia here.
Roger.
Then put a roadblock here.
Filthy scum.
And then Nero in front of Doberman.
I shall cover you.
Its favorite rock farm. Oh, that's right. That is the farming stage. I've heard of the farming
I
stage.
know what you're thinking.
Finally, we can chill. We could sit back and relax.
Filthy scum.
Oh no, I remember 1-7 now. I farm on that stage occasionally. I do a random farming. We should be all set now.
Take that.
me.
Take that! Take
Yeah.
Are you afraid of me?
Hang in there!
Mission accomplished.
Easy. Thank you.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
1-8 may be the problem at the stage with Crown Slayer. Oh boy. Is there anything after? No, okay. 1-7. The stage I know all too well. A before and after. Oh boy. Let me see if I can map out the rest of this chapter so I can know how much more I can stream tonight. 1-8. Yup, 1-8 is the Crown Slayer chapter. Okay. Crown Slayer stops there, then walks all the way around, then back up this way, and then goes there. Okay. I could use Crown Slayer to defeat Crown Slayer. Huh? Just spawn camp her with Crown Slayer. It's an option, isn't it? I just drop a Shadow Clone Jutsu on her. Then there's 1-9 and 1-10. Enemies differ. Okay. Let me check. 1-9. Ah, yes. This stage. 1-9 shouldn't be too hard. 1-10. 1-10 is the same layout. Right, enemies differ. Okay, I see what you mean. 1-11 is the W stage. Oh boy. Good idea. It's like Goku versus Goku. I'll have to borrow W for the 1-11 stage. Anybody got a W I could borrow? I think I have a friend who has a W. And then W again. Yeah. I could spawn camp her with Crown Slayer. Kill W with Crown Slayer. Okay, these stages will be fun. They're fun because of the potential characters I can use. I have Whistle and Standard W. Oh, no. No, I'm not using Whistle here. I would rather use regular W. Okay, time for the rock farm, I guess. Who's ready to hit the rock farm, everybody? We're going mining with this one. The same person? I know they're the same person, but you really... So, but getcha? Yeah. Where are you, my friend? What event even was Crown Slayer for? Nah, this person is I like Crown Slayer. Let's make this a 4-hour stream at least. No. I am not about to go that long. There's no reason to. You want me to go into chapter 2 after this? Sound changed? Wait, what? Does my mic still work? My mic should be working, isn't it? Crown Slayer was on I Poratati de Veluti. Oh, the Lappy Altar event. Okay. Lapland the Decadenza. Okay. That one will be coming back around in... what? 5 months from now? So he is now fair game for the rest of these stages. Sound changed and no in-game sound. Mic works, but sounds different? That's weird. That's interesting. I'm gonna try turning up the volume again on the game. Is it just not working? I have my sound turned on. You're right, I cannot hear anything. Oh no, you're absolutely right. I do not hear. Okay, we have to fix this. There's no in-game sound? Oh, great. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna close the game. And then, I guess, reopen it. It changed when I started to move the mic. Okay, I restarted the game. Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. I figured it out. We're good now. No, you don't have to give me a timestamp, Lee. We're good.
Arknights!
This should be good now.
Doctor!
I can hear. I'm not deaf. Where were we? 1-7. As I was saying before, who's ready to go mining? Mining for rocks. Are you all ready to go mining for rocks? Because I am. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. So do you know what the problem was? Yeah, I do.
Operation
I do.
commencing.
I do. I know what the problem was.
I'm fine.
It was literally
Get it
actually
together,
my
everyone.
mic. Learned something new today. Can't charge my microphone and use it at the same time, apparently. I forgot the story part. Myrtle, damn it, not again. Prepare for impact. Spread out. There's too much coming. At this rate, every single building in this city is going to be destroyed. This is looking bad. We have to relocate. Hold on. Ah, it's falling. It's falling. The sky is crashing down. It hurts. My hand. Where's my hand? No way. I don't want to die. Guys, you said Judgment Day was coming. And like I told you, the Judgment Day sucks. The Judgment Day suck. You people thought you were getting salvation? This is what you get. You are damned fools. Ah! Defenders! Protect our casters! You have casters? Reminds me of thing my players have in session, but instead of Catastrophe, there was Ursus. You guys have casters? And I've only been using Amiya? Ugh. There is only one salvation in death. You sound like Einzul Gone all of a sudden, knave. What's that sound? A massive cluster just toppled the building across the street from us. Get down! Eek! Don't stand there! Medic, watch out! Oh no, medic, get out of there! Ah! Doctor? The doctor pushed the medic out of the way. Wouldn't that mean? Doctor! No, doctor! Dr. Joseph! Huh? Nero's charging forward! Get down, doctor! She made it in time! She did it! She saved the doctor! Nero! Doctor! Hurry back over here! It's fine now. I can still hold my shield. Jump, doctor! Jump! Okay. I jumped. Doctor! Doctor! You're not hurt? Thanks for saving me, Nero. How could you put yourself in danger like that? At least take me with you so I can protect you. Early dialogues are so goofy at times. I can't allow you to be harmed, especially right before my eyes. We should count ourselves lucky that everyone is still safe. But how much longer is this going to last? Amiya, you're speaking for everybody at this point. How long are we going to be able to stay alive? Are fewer rocks falling now? So we managed to weather the first impact? But we have to be careful now. Nobody knows how long this catastrophe will continue for. At least we weren't caught dead in the middle of it. We were lucky to slip through. How's everyone doing? Looks like all the operators made it through just fine. Some were lightly injured, but considering the circumstances, we were quite fortunate. We made it! Some of the reunion members have also... Huh? Rhodes Island! What? Arg! They're still trying to attack us? Bruh. I know, right, Amiya? They're still trying to attack us? It's not like people die when they are killed. But still... Ah, yes. People die when they are killed. Did you really think such a thing would kill me? How does Anno say it? How does Anno say the quote? Did you really think such a thing would kill me? No, I remember one of his quotes. Did you really think that just because I dodged, that you would avoid it? No. How does Annos Voldigode say it? He says it a very specific way. He's like, did you really think you dodged that just by moving or something? Rhodes Island! What's wrong with you, bunch? That's what I say, Doberman. What's wrong with you all? Come back here! They've gone insane. Do they not value their lives at all? Doberman! We have no choice. We'll suppress them first and then immediately relocate. Okay, now who's ready to go mining? Who's ready to go rock hunting? We're gonna get the rocks with this one. Who's ready to go rock hunting? Who's ready to go mining? As a kid, I yearned for the mines. Chicken jockey. Sorry, I had to. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft!
Move out. Watch the smoke and don't get separated.
Honor must be defended.
Easy peasy.
Got it.
Get behind me.
Nice trick. Hey, it's all you deserve.
Got it.
Oh wait, what am I
Orders?
doing? What am I doing? Doberman isn't able to do anything there. Hold on. Come on,
I
Doberman.
hear someone crying.
Can I get Doberman back?
Commence tracking.
Mission
Perfect.
accomplished.
Perfect!
Come back when you're less mediocre.
Perfect! Easy! Done and done. We made it! We not only managed to shake off Reunion, but the catastrophe is also visibly weakening. Oh! We got someone in chat who's a tabletop RPG player. Okay. Okay, Knave. I respect that. I respect that. We're still in a terrible situation. Everyone continue to exercise caution. The catastrophe. The streets are now buried underneath rubble, and collapsed buildings are blocking all the roads. Is the Originium already beginning to metastasize? What the hell is this word? Metastasize? Metastasize? Metastasize. 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 What? What is this word? What is this? We're almost there, but everything is blocking our way. If we could just... They're here. What's here? Reunion? They caught up to us. There's so many of them. They didn't just catch up to us. They're everywhere. From the plaza, the streets, the buildings, and even all the ruins. Look at those numbers. Huh. That explains why they weren't afraid of the catastrophe at all, except for the ones who ended up being crushed. Even if we assume that the catastrophe wiped out half their men, they still have enough people here to kill us 12 times over. Whoa. Don't stop moving. We'll continue moving towards our retreat route. We're done for if we stop in a wide open area. At least make it to the plaza's exit before regrouping. Nerl! We have to fight. After we break through the line, we'll slip out of the ensuing chaos. Are you sure it'll work? The chance is slim, but we're out of options. But even if they outnumber us 10 to 1, if they're just a bunch of thugs, we still have a chance. Text to speech. I would have to copy the word. Stay calm, prepare for battle, defensive formations. With these numbers, if they wanted to take over Chernobog, they might actually be able to do it. There are too many. Way too many of them. Where did Reunion find all these infected? I'm pretty liberal in my campaigning. Players are basically assisting Reunion after main story. They started... Oh, that's an interesting tabletop story. Interesting. We're completely surrounded. I never asked for this kind of respect from Reunion. The entire plaza is swarming with Reunion forces. They've stopped moving. Oh no! Only a single enemy is approaching our defensive line. Why is that person walking towards us alone? Are they sending an envoy? I don't think so. According to our intel, there's something peculiar about her scent. Neural. I can't exactly put my finger on it. But... Hi? Hi? I wish I knew your sister already, but hi? Wait a minute, I do know your sister. But not in the story I don't, but I do. Now I do. It's the smell of steel and sulfur. As if something was burning. If it really is fire, then... All operators be on maximum alert. That person is Reunion's ruler. Tallulah! Yeah, she is here. I'm surprised she wasn't a boss this early on. Okay. Now that she's here, I can openly say this. When is she playable? Come on, Hypergriff. When is she going to be playable? 6-star Tallulah Lord Guard. I would love for her to be a Lord Guard. A Lord Guard that deals with burn damage. Just throwing my idea out there. Her enemy file and enemy unit was in-game since day one. Really? Wow. That's crazy. She needs to be playable now. Like, she does. If there's anyone that deserves to get out of NPC jail, it's Tallulah. If Crownslayer could do it, if Lemuel could do it, Tallulah can do it. I reckon her flames are powerful enough to swallow Terra entirely. Okay, I wouldn't say that much. You know Sui exists, right? Her flames could swallow Terra whole? Yeah, like, sure. Sui exists, you know? From what I actually dug up, she was Cut Boss. She appeared, if I recall correctly, here instead of W or Chapter 4. Oh, interesting. Regardless, we're on 1-8 now. We're gonna do something funny, and we're gonna camp Crownslayer with Crownslayer. Thoughts? Any ideas? Do we kill Crownslayer with herself? Chapter 4 being bigger candidate due to the amount of heating pads? Ah, yes. Makes sense. My idea is we're going to camp Crownslayer with Crownslayer. Does that make sense? Well, we all know Crownslayer simply unalive herself here. I don't know. Amiya, take the doctor with you. Go now. No, I won't leave you. Surely you can feel it as well. If you don't leave, the entire rescue team will die here. That Tallulah. She is a living monster. Amiya. We'll be fine as long as we stand together. What about the doctor then? Can you ensure the doctor's safety? Team E4, we will stay behind and hold the line. We must ensure that Amiya Dr. Joseph and the medic team escaped safely. No, my squad will handle this. Ace! Be rational. Now's not the time to argue over this. Oh, don't we lose Ace? Oh, this isn't even one piece and we're gonna lose Ace. This isn't even one piece and we're gonna lose Ace. I am rational. Surely you can see it as well. Everything around her is melting. I'm not going to leave you all here to fight alone. Rhodes Island won't abandon you. Amiya, time is of the essence. You have to escape. You should trust me. Ace, you're not gonna make it out, buddy. Your name is Ace. You're gonna die. You should trust me. I can't bear to see Rhodes Island sacrifice anyone. Think about our goal. Think about what we came here for. This isn't the time to talk about that still. Oh dear. The heat is concentrating in her hands. Is she distorting the space around her? No, that's the superheated air around her. Watch out, she's getting ready to use her arts. You can't, Nero, come back. That's not her, you'll be killed if you... Silence. Silence. Ugh! Ugh! Nero! Stay back. Don't worry about me. It's just a little warm. What are you saying? Don't worry. You don't have a single intact piece of armor on you, and you're telling me not to worry? You mustn't fight her anymore. I already said stay back. Nero, you stubborn son of a... Get down! What is it this time? Invisible flames just swept over our head. Fall back, this entire block is melting. Don't sacrifice yourself in vain. Just what monstrosity am I fighting against? We have to interrupt her casting somehow. Snipers, take aim at the enemy. Resistance will usher hope into this land. But resistance will not change your fate. Fire! Chernobog has already attained liberation. Our work here is done and your group has proven to be quite interesting. What? However, that is all you are worth. You have chosen poorly. Rhodes Island, you should have stood firmly with the infected. Except not everybody in Rhodes Island is infected, so screw you, Tallulah. What's going on? Why is the entire plaza getting scorched? What happened just now? I can't breathe, it burns! Rocks, bolts, arrows, they're all gone. In a heartbeat, every object around her has been reduced to nothingness. You have the resilience of liberators. Not even ashes remain. Amiya, you know what must be done. Someone has to stop her. But I grow tired of this. Amiya! Oh my goodness. This is the price you must pay for slaughtering your fellow infected. I shall grant you an ending that I am quite fond of. Disappear. Damn it! Run! Hurry! That amount of heat at such a scale. No. No! Protect Amiya and the doctor, quick! We won't make it! I'll block her. Ugh! Huh? Amiya? You will not hurt them! Oh, yes. This is one of those moments. I will never allow you to do that! Yes, Amiya. And I actually kind of understand what's happening. Oh? I do kind of understand what's happening. Our bunny, let's go! I must protect everyone! Amiya's holding back the enemy's arts all by herself? It's no good. That power is too tremendous. Even Amiya won't be able to. She won't be able to hold out for long. Amiya! Don't worry about me. I can handle this. I want to. I must protect you all. Dark matter is sealing the enemy's arts within the plaza. Her barrier is catching on fire. Amiya, stop your ring, Will. I don't care, even if... Doctor, I'm sorry. Even if this brings disaster, even if I don't want to lose the person dearest to me ever again. Again? Wait a minute. Amiya, what do you remember about me? The doctor? What do you mean, again? Unless you're referring to that person. Are you referring to me, Amiya? Or are you talking about her? If you know who I'm talking about, people, don't say it. Heh. Very good. Ugh. Don't worry about that? Okay. I won't. Amiya! Damn it! We're going to lose her! What are you doing? Destroying the she-dragon's art. You. O light of Casimir. The Radiant Knight offers her body to thee. Wait, what? I know you're the Radiant Knight, Nero, but what are you doing? O light of Casimir, the Radiant Knight. Doctor, just go. We'll help Amiya, but you have to. Ugh! What? That's enough, Amiya. You've done well. We're losing Ace. Damn it, One Piece! You've done well. Let us share your burden. Amiya! Doberman, take her with you. I'll see you soon. Ace! No, Ace! Promise me that you'll... I'm sorry, Dr. Joseph, you might not remember me. Oh, Ace, wow. Kazimierz' name in Poland and name of district is Krakow. Oh, okay, that's cool. You might not remember me? I don't, Ace. But I remember you and I know what kind of person you are. There will come a day when you and Amiya will face this cruel land together. Ain't that the truth? That is why you must cherish her, Doctor. Let's go. Godspeed. I remember reading this when I first started playing the game, and I cannot believe that it's only hitting me now. He's gone. Ace is gone. The One Piece is real! The One Piece is real! Ace! You know the funny thing? I only know about all that because of spoilers from internet pop culture. I'm not even at what's the arc in One Piece? I'm not at Marineford. I'm not at Marineford. I'm at Skypiea. And yet I know all that about Whitebeard and Ace. Stupid internet pop culture. Honestly, the last words of Whitebeard, I like the dub more than the sub. Facts. Absolute facts. The problem, though, with that is I got spoiled about Whitebeard and Ace because of internet pop culture. I'm only at Skypiea. I'm not at Marineford. The Japanese version just put an echo on his voice. That's kind of lame. Ace! Alrighty. Let's avenge Ace, everybody. Time to be the Avengers. We're gonna crush them. We're gonna be the Avengers right now. You're coming with me, Crown Slayer. You are gonna kill yourself. Funny. Yeah, you're gonna go after yourself. You're gonna be like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, who agrees? We're gonna spawn camp Crown Slayer. Oh, cool. That's cool, Knave. That's actually really cool. Okay. If everybody agrees with me, we're gonna spawn camp Crown Slayer.
Calling all hands. This is not a drill.
Skill 3, maybe? I mean, I do have to start laying down a defense. Doberman here.
Commence tracking.
When Crown Slayer pops up, we're going to spawn camper.
Filthy scum.
Where are you, Crown
Filthy
Slayer?
I shall cover you.
Roger.
Hang in there.
Where are you, Crown Slayer? Aha! I know she stopped somewhere. You're now gonna kill yourself.
I strike from Ace the fury of the Forsaken.
Okay, well.
My knife hasn't dot.
Oh, I should have placed Mia more close.
Take that!
Oh, maybe Doberman will.
Are you
Oh, a
afraid of
drone
me?
leaked. Nope, nope, nope. We had a leak.
We must not give up now.
We had a leak. We had a leak. Drones. I need to have a Mia here in the center. Although, could I skill 3? There's something Mia should have been on the middle. Yeah, I realize that now. Facing right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This time I'm going to try her third skill. Because I want Crown Slayer to fight herself. Go off in the corner, Crown Slayer, and fight yourself.
I am ready. Set out.
Got it.
Take that! I shall cover you.
And Nero there, and then we're going to put a Mia here.
Scum.
Hate. It's all you deserve. My old methods still work.
Dang it.
Scare him up!
Oh, come on.
I hear someone.
So much for Crown Slayer killing herself.
We. Those will be your last words.
I'm not about to compromise it now.
My old methods still work.
Well, that's unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Amia! 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 Amia!
Scare him up!
I'm fine. Get it together, everyone.
Why, you stupid drones? Fine. First
Got
skill.
it.
Can't use Crown Slayer's third skill. If you would put Crown square up of her initial first deployment, she would actually kill her. By using S3? Crown Slayer tile above the cracked one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that same setup again, except move Crown Slayer. Above the cracked one. Okay.
Commence tracking.
Doberman there. I'm literally only using Amia's first skill. Because I cannot deal with the stun.
Hang in there!
Get behind me.
Scare him up!
Roger.
Hang in there!
So I keep forgetting the range of her skill. And just how much range she has on S3.
Bring deep of the suffering of the deceased.
Yes!
I'm right here, Doc. Everyone believes in me.
My knife hasn't dulled.
I'm right here, Doc. I hear someone crying.
My knife hasn't dulled.
Congrats, Crownie did herself. That's literally what I was aiming for.
It is the fury of the
Mission
Forsaken.
accomplished.
That was my
Let us
only
go
objective.
forth.
I wanted
There
Crown
will
Slayer
be
to kill
one
herself.
day.
Is there anything else? No. How close are we to done? 4 stages. How many stories? No story for 1-9. That's good. 110. After. Okay. 111. No story. 112. Before after. Okay. That's actually not much left. Now on W, we use W or Crowny. I'm going to use W. Right, this is... We're reaching that kind of territory. I'm going to just use W on W. Don't think that's a problem. This one should be pretty easy. There's no story at all. I can provide her then? Awesome. As long as you accepted my friend request, we will have W. For some odd reason, some messages that are harmless are also held for review. That is so weird. YouTube is so weird sometimes, man. This will be an easy stage. 1-9, everybody. Cockroach against cockroach. Same as Crowny, she had also to fell.
Get separated.
Commence tracking.
I did accept. Awesome.
Filthy scum.
I shall cover you.
Woohoo!
Taste the fury of the Forsaken.
Time to interrogate.
Roger.
My knife hasn't dulled.
Tear him up!
I'm right here, Doc. Everyone believes
Although I
in
could
me.
probably go back to S2 with Amia.
Hate. It's all you deserve.
Here, I hear someone crying.
My old methods still work.
Hang in there!
Mission accomplished.
Well, that was easy.
Let us go forth. And there
It's
will
nice
be
to
one
have
day.
relative ease after the pain that was 1-5. Ooh. That wasn't even like a rule for my challenge. I had to take a technicality on the fact that, like, that stage is impossible unless you don't bring reinforcements. 110. After. Still don't have to worry about W yet. Okay. It's the same lineup, except this is now a blue box. So that should make things a little easier, actually. I'm still able to use Crown Slayer. Keep borrowing Crown Slayer. The only difference now is I have to cover a different lane. That's fine.
Move out. Watch the smoke and don't get separated.
So I could just do this
Commence tracking.
and cover that entire choke point. Then put a defender up there.
Roger.
Hang in there!
I'm right here. I know what you're thinking.
Weep. Those will be your last words. My name has dulled.
Get behind me!
And now we're pretty much chilling.
Incoming. Get ready, everyone.
Is the fury of the Forsaken.
Here, I hear someone crying.
My name has dulled.
Whew, it's nice to have a relative easy time after having trouble.
Take that!
So I do want to be able to wrap this up
Afraid of
soon.
me.
I went longer than I thought I would
Lesser
today.
human.
Mission accomplished.
Yes!
Come back when you're
Crown
less
Slayer is
mediocre.
awesome. Now, here we go. W. So I can mark down. Mia. Overman. Two stages left. Longer, wait till we start episode 7 and 8. I know how long they are. I haven't even finished them yet. But, like, I was never planning on doing all of it in one stream. I had planned on starting this earlier today, but family circumstances got in the way. Literally last minute. This would have been, like, 3 or 4 o'clock today for me. But stuff came up. Oh, wait, what? 111 is a fixed squad? What? Oh, then I have to skip it. I don't do stages that are fixed squads. That saves me even more time. I don't need to do 111. Can we all agree? I'm not doing 111. You kidding me? No, I'm not doing that. Lore clear on episode 8 is halfly done. Yeah, I'm not doing 111. I'll do 112. I'm not doing 111. I'm not able to edit the squad. I can't do this. It has to be this one. Yeah, go ahead, skip it. Good. I'm already running later than I thought I would. We're only doing squads where I can bring a custom squad, if that makes sense. Now, if only I had regular W or Crown Slayer. I'm not bringing Wyssadel. Why would I do that? $112 before. Final retreat phase. Okay. Damn it. Even though we've already made it to the exit. Did you really think we let you just stroll out of Chernobog? Don't you think it's about time for someone to wake you from your daydream? Yeah, hello, W. Our communications have been restored, and I've contacted OPD. They'll be joining up with us shortly. That's another typo. Contact? You mean contacted? I've made contact with the typos, man. The typos. The typos. But this blasted. Watch out, she's holding on to explosives. I still can't get in touch with the recon team. Who exactly are you? I don't expect you to know who I am. But I know that person next to you. Is Reunion going to continue fighting us? Hey, don't be like that. I have no love for that she-dragon Tallulah. I'm not even cut out for this gold tending business. It's a pain to have to rush over here after a long day of work. So for the sake of future cooperation, why don't we exchange some pleasantries first? You may simply call me W. I've waited a long time to see that person next to you. Doctor? Dr. Joseph. I have a few little questions I'd like to ask Joseph. Would you be so kind as to give us some alone time? You're wasting your breath. Don't be so hasty. I have some information you might be interested in. Actually, we just met some rather slick fellows, quite skilled and dressed like you guys. Though their camouflage might have been enough to fool Ursus, I saw right through their little trick. Could they be from the recon team? I'm glad that they're safe. Little Bunny, are you their leader? I'm quite curious, what charm do you hold over them so that they'd give their lives so enthusiastically and unremorsefully for you? What are you saying? You heard me. None of them will be returning to you. Hey, you! Are you really worth sacrificing their lives over? Don't worry about her. The exit's right there. I'm not done talking yet. Amia, did I make you mad? You've gone too far. Good, good. Now that's more like it. Come at me. W of the reunion movement, you've gone too far. Every life is precious, each and every one. This is something that you'll never tarnish. Doctor. Rhodes Island, prepare for combat. Okay. Time to have a cockroach kill a cockroach. W casually rage baiting? Exactly. Sniper. Maybe I already have someone that borrowed W. Hold on. Would you even be here? Andriana, Exusiai, Osta, Pinecone, Lunicub. Blue Poison, Arketo, Lemoin. Where are you? Okay, I found someone else that I have a friend with W. I'm not gonna do that, though.
Ah, Doctor. Yes, some things never change.
Friends, 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 friends. Oh, did you not swap yet to W? You didn't swap yet. Okay. Well, for sake of convenience, and because I'm running out of time, I'm just gonna go with the first one that has W. Now, what's her best skill? What's her best skill to use for this situation? I forgot to do it! One sec. Increase attack when attacking blocked enemy. No. Attacks ignore. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that module. Ignore defense, straight up. Places bombs on enemies within attack range. No, I'm gonna do her second skill. Her places her bombs in her attack range. Yeah, I'm gonna go with S2. Yeah, I'm gonna go S2. Absolutely, I'm going S2. S2, but her third module. We are gonna crush W with W. Pyrrhic victory, indeed. It'll be a Pyrrhic victory that you'll get to kill yourself, W.
I'll blow up what I want. You guys do whatever you please. Let me plant some potatoes first.
So she's gonna come that way. Which way? Kinda. This W is better than mine. Okay. I'm just gonna place Doberman here.
Commence tracking.
Because I need to manage for regular enemies.
Filthy scum.
If I wanted to catch W, I could do... I could do that? No, because she's going to go the stairs. 3 tiles away from the stun box to right. So, like, here? No, wait, no. So here. Facing this way.
I'm filthy scum.
I think I got a good spot.
I shall cover you.
I wouldn't move that foot if I were you.
Oh, left. Come on, W, plant another one.
Got it.
Place one right there.
3,
By the stairs.
1. Kaboom! I'm right here to hear someone crying.
Oh, there we go.
Filthy scum.
We did it, everyone! She blew herself up. Yes, 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 yes! Yes, 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 yes! Cockroach is cooked! She has nobody to blame but the fact that she killed herself.
I wouldn't move that foot if I were you.
Mission
We
accomplished.
did it! Get
Let us
wrecked!
go forth. and
We
there
got
will
the
be one
W this
day.
time. Let's go. Ah, what a nostalgic feeling. Amiya, was it? I see, so that's what's going on. I remember now, Amiya. What? I've already gotten what I came for. You can all go now. Shoo. You. W? What? Do you want Lot to stay here and die? That's perfectly fine by me. You're all free to do as you please. We're falling back. Let them go. Tallulah's orders. Forget it. Things are boring when they get dragged out too long. I hate being bored. That's all there is to it. However, I do look forward to seeing you again, Amiya. As well as that person. What? Next time I will hear the truth from you, Joseph. Bye. What? Why? Is she doing this? Reunion, they've left. We've long missed the rendezvous time. Retreat back to Rhodes Island immediately. I'll escort the operators in the back. Amiya, I'm fine. All right. Go, Amiya. We're out of here. Pour one out for our boy Ace. Pour one out for our boy Ace. W doing W stuff. Boss, where are the others? Nero and the others have already broken out with Amiya and Doctor. Those who stayed behind, they're all gone. What? We're the only two left. I remember now. That freak, Tallulah, single-handedly. She knocked away our guards like they were toy bricks. That monster cut through our defenders as if they were butter. Hush, your wounds are deep. The catastrophe, she is catastrophe incarnate. How else could she have reduced our squads to ashes? Even though I saw it with my own eyes, I can't believe it. The screams! Snap out of it! I'm so sorry, I don't know how. Calm down. I gave you some emergency treatment. Boss, what happened to your arm? At least I still have one I can use. You should go. I'm sure you'll be able to break your way out. We only managed to stall her for a few minutes. Until Dr. Joseph and Amiya are safe, I cannot go. No! Ace! I have to stop that monster first. Boss, I also. The price of your life was paid with my arm. If you can live even a single minute longer, it'll be worth it. I'll be right back. Take care of yourself. Boss, I'm sorry that I'm so unworthy. Amiya, I'm sure you'll be able to make everyone's dreams. They're all Amiya? Amiya! Oh, what's the matter? Nothing, I just suddenly felt grief. Grief, huh? Don't cry. At least for now. Someone once said to me, tears should be saved for when the war is over. Now is not the time. It's become sadder when you understand why Ace decided to stay. Yeah. I think there's a vignette where he catches a conversation between Helliger and Patriot, if I remember that one correctly. But I'm not sure if that was Ace. That might have been someone else. What's that story where Helliger runs into Patriot during Chernobog, but someone's listening to their conversation? That wasn't Ace, was it? Let's go. We're going home. First vignette, yes, but reasoning behind Ace was, if I recall correctly, was in module. Okay. Episode 1, finale. We're done. And Guard heard Patriot and Helliger. Oh, okay. We're done. We're done. I am never touching these these stages again unless it's 1-7 for the farming. This stage ruined me. This stage ruined me. My gosh, this stage absolutely ruined me. Mark that down, everybody, if you're taking notes, paying attention. That was the real disaster of this challenge. The 1-5 incident. Mark this day on your calendars. The day we had to scratch and claw our way through 1-5. You know how Deadhound has a thing against Shaw because he played her stupidly on that one stage? This is the same with me. We saw Guard face in Chapter 13 kind of look like Midnight, so we save. Cool. That's cool. But you know how Deadhound hates Shaw because of him misusing Shaw for that one stage he did, so now he refuses to touch Shaw as a character? This is the same with me. I refuse to touch this stage again. Does that make sense? I don't have the time to do Chapter 2 now. But I think we'll finally have more characters to work with. The Chapter 2 stream's not going to come for a while. Because I need to get my hands on Franca, Liscarm, Exusii, Croissant. Well, no, Croissant is Code of Brawl. For me, it's Emperor Blade Stage, and yes, I get you. I have Chen and I have Hoshiguma and Swire. But I don't have Liscarm or Franca or Exusii, the original one. I do have Texas.
Doctor, you know how busy your schedule is today, yes?
Total team for this stage is... Liskarm, Franca, Amiya, Chen, Hoshiguma, Exusiai, Texas. Oh, for the whole chapter. Okay. Let's see. I own Amiya, Chen, Hoshiguma, and Texas. We can actually start building that now. So we're going to clear squad. Thank you, Doberman. You are now completely irrelevant to me. Good thing I didn't E2 her. Won't need to for a long while, I don't think. Shen and Hoshi aren't constant members. Well, it's better than nothing. Amiya... Texas... Hoshi... Chen.
What do you need?
Don't have Liskarm, don't have Franca, don't have Exusiai. So, this is what we're working with. This is what we're working with until I can get my hands on more characters. I have a buddy who already has Franca on standby, so I need to get Liskarm. Maybe figure out a way to get Exusiai. I know I'm eventually going to need Scotty, Helliger, Schwartz. So you lack Franca, Exusiai, and Liskarm. Yep, pretty much. I wish there was a way I could better guarantee 5 stars. Doesn't help that, they're not here. Who wants Ak? I don't need Akafuyu. I won't need Mr. Nothing until I get to the Sui events. And I won't need Province until I get to Heart of Surging Flame. I got a surprise for you. Look at Discord. What? Look at Discord. I checked Discord. Good job, Lee. He finally uploaded it. Let's go. I might watch that and then go to bed. What was I gonna look at? Alrighty, I think I'm gonna end here. That was the purpose of the stream. And before I do anything else, I can do this. How do I edit this? Oh, there we go.
Sleep. No one will bother you.
There we go. Just had to make that official before the stream ended. Chapter 1, done. Alrighty, I made it official on the video, the stream, Chapter 1. I would like to make a Discord server like Deadhound, but I'm not a big enough YouTuber for a Discord server. I don't think it would get much attraction or attention or anything. I think that's it. You heard DGen, go to sleep. That is actually very funny that she would say that to me, sleep. Okay. I'll close the game if Degenbrecker's telling me to sleep. I do as the Black Knight tells me to do. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me this whole time if you were, but thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure you join the Patreon. There's a Patreon for stuff on my channel if you're interested in all that stuff. Hear the woman that spar with avalanches? Yes. And as always, keep your notifications on because as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.